talk about a team that won Saturday. Let's talk about that. BYU is going to win Saturday, but in hoops, but volleyball brought it.
And volleyball had to bring it after going down 2-0 against Stanford. Joining us now is Erik Sikes, a man who was heavily involved in that comeback win against Stanford.
First time in studio.
Welcome to Studio B.
It only took us 4 years to invite you.
Yeah, what's wrong with us, huh? What goes through your mind as a player when you're down 2-0 and you have to go into that locker room?
To be honest, it's a little difficult. Not gonna lie, you're down 2-0 to a good team, but for this match, in the locker room, between sets 2 and 3, we just had a really good mentality in comparison to like other matches during the season, and so we we never gave up. And kind of the end of set 2, you kind of saw that momentum. Tanner got those 3 aces. We were getting digs. We were converting, and so after we saw that, we realized that we're still in this match. And so we kind of came out with that same mentality in set 3 and kind of just went on from there.
You're right. In the middle of set 2, when it was kind of getting out of hand, there was a sub made, and Tanner Skablin comes in. Yeah. The dude looks like Sean Bradley. Yeah. He's 6'11". He's got like 1% body fat. He comes in and he serves 3 aces in a row.
Yeah.
What was going through your mind when that happened?
And
you didn't win that set. But you got the momentum.
Yeah. The funny thing is like I was telling you guys earlier, we do a drill in practice, and he can't hit the same spot consistently, and so let alone he goes back and gets 3 aces in a row on the same guy down the line, like super fast. I haven't seen that before. So that was pretty cool. It got us really pumped up and kind of got us back in that set, even though we lost, and then kind of just influenced the match from there on out.
You said the mindset was good after set 2.
Yeah, it was super good.
What was the discussion like in the locker room with Sean Olmstead and amongst your teammates?
It was pretty positive in comparison to other matches. Some guys, like some of the seniors, in the other matches, they were kind of fired up. Guys were, kicking chairs. But in this match, everyone was pretty calm because we saw what we did in set 2 and realized, hey, we didn't play that great, but we almost won that set, or we at least came back. And so that was kind of just the mentality. It was like, hey, let's start set 3 kind of the way we ended set 2 and just go from there.
Kicking chairs is good for volleyball guys because you don't want to injure the arm or hand.
Yeah.
So that's probably the proper display in the locker room, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys come back and you beat Stanford. You're the only unbeaten team in Mountain Pacific Sports Federation play. What does that mean to you and the team? So far undefeated.
Honestly, it doesn't really mean anything at this point because we still have to beat everybody. And so we kind of have the same mentality when approaching every team because, UCLA lost to Pepperdine. A couple other teams lost to teams that, weren't necessarily as ranked high as they
Stanford
were.
lost to Concordia.
Right. And so, and we almost lost to Stanford. So it's kind of just we kind of have to take each team seriously and one at a time. But, it's nice being – I think we're 5-0 right now. Mm-hmm. It's nice being the leader, but –
Way to act like you didn't know. That was good.
Yeah.
Oh, are we 5-0? If we went 6-0, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What kind of challenge do you face this week with 10th-ranked Pepperdine and number 2 UCLA coming into Provo?
Well, obviously they're super good. But like I said, we're just going to approach them like we approached every other team. So I don't really know necessarily the game plan for them, but I just know until Thursday it's all going to be about Pepperdine. And then after that, we're just going to focus on UCLA. But kind of before I came to BYU, the coaches would always talk about, the matches against Pepperdine, UCLA at home. So, we're really excited to play them at home.
UCLA is the rival.
Yeah, for sure.
Explain. Utah doesn't have a volleyball team.
Yeah.
So explain to us the rivalry with UCLA.
Obviously, they're just super good, and they've been in the final. They went to the Final Four my sophomore year. We played them, I think, 4 times that season. And every time we play them, it's always a great match. Like, we rarely sweep them. I think last year was the first time we swept them in a long time. They just have a lot of great players. We're familiar with a lot of them. And I don't know, they're just always a great team to play against.
Do you like the guys on the other side? Because, like, in 2018, it's just everything's nicer. Back in the day, BYU would go to UCLA, and they wouldn't be able to use the main gym on purpose. There's all this game.
Yeah, I know.
Now it's more friendly, I think, right?
Kind of.
John Speraw.
I grew up playing with a lot of those guys on the other side of the net, and even against other teams, not necessarily UCLA. So, you kind of have that friendly aspect going on, but I would say it's pretty friendly. Speraw's a good guy, so there's no, games played, and there's no. I don't know what the Al Skates used to do, but
yeah, Al did some stuff.
Yeah,
but so did Carl McGowan.
I know he did. I saw it firsthand.
Now, it's not friendly when you send a ball 120 miles an hour off of a guy's face.
Who knows what the buzz power is?
It was really hard. I mean, that was a legitimate rocket to the face that Storm sent over the net. What was your reaction to that whole sequence of events?
Honestly, so when I first saw it, I didn't know he hit him off the face, and I don't think the bench saw he hit him off the face. I thought he hit him off the shoulder at first. And so I was super excited. The bench was going crazy. And then I realized, he walked off with a bloody nose. And I was like, oh, wait, he got hit in the face. And then I watched the replay. And, I mean, he got hit hard, but I'm going to give him credit. He took it like a man. He didn't, back down. He continued playing that set. But it hurts. It obviously hurts.
As a libero.
Yeah, I got hit plenty of times.
This has happened to you before?
Not that hard, though. Yeah. In practice, I got hit in the face a lot, but not that bad.
We see a face shot all the time, but the fact that it went off his face and then like all the way almost to the tray.
Yeah, Storm hit that ball hard.
And he put his finger up. Russell DeVeda is like, I got it up.
Yeah, and when I get hit in the when I got hit in the face,
he knew where he was, but he put his finger.
Well, he got hit right in the nose. When I got hit in the face, I've kind of got hit in like the cheekbone and stuff like that, and so I've never had a ball just hit me right in the nose and just like blast off like that. So. Yeah, that's probably gotta hurt a lot.
Does that bust your nose?
Probably. It probably would.
I like the BYU fans and stuff.
Yeah. That was pretty clever. I don't know where they got the tissue right away, but that was funny.
Erik, great to have you in Studio B. As is tradition, we have all of our newest guests come and sign our Stretch Y flag.
Cool. Thank you.
Just over your right shoulder.
And make it legible so we know who you were. We're like, who signed this again? I look up there. I'm like, I don't know who half those people are right now.
Sweet. All right. Thanks for having me, guys.